Hi everyone, and welcome to part 3 of Become Fluent in 90 Days. So if you have been following along, in part 1 you made your goals, you decided on what you want to learn, and in part 2 you started your listening exercises, which are very important for fluency. So now in part 3 we're going to be talking about speaking. Speaking is perhaps the most difficult part of learning a new language, which means that oftentimes it's the scariest. So let's talk about speaking. Totally scary, right? Well, this is actually the most important part of learning a language. By now you should have at least 10 words or phrases that you have in your memory, which means that day 1 you read and said the words. Day 2 you read and said the new words and the words from day 1. So hopefully you have at least 10 words or phrases that you can use in your conversation practice. So step 1 to conversation or speaking English is to find a speaking partner. Okay, I know this might be scary for some people, and I understand that. There are a few alternatives to finding a speaking partner in real life because that can be scary. So I will mention those in this video. Action item. Find a speaking partner. Option 1, in-person language exchange. Option 2, pay someone to help you. Option 3, online language exchange. Option 4, talk to a family member or friend. Option 5, talk to yourself. Action item. Use your words and phrases in your conversation practice. In-person language exchanges are the best possible way to practice your English because it's with a person face-to-face and it's spontaneous in the moment conversation practice. Now, this often is the most difficult way to practice speaking, simply because it's hard to find someone in person that you can meet with. Now, ideally, this person is a native English speaker. So you can find people for language exchanges at www.meetup.com, which I will link below, or couchsurfing.com, which I will also link below. So oftentimes you can offer an exchange. So you speak your native language for half an hour, and then you switch to English for half an hour. And you can find these people in person through those websites, or perhaps if you have a website, a local website, like a Facebook group that will find you someone in your area. In your conversation exchange with this person, you can show them your words or phrases. If they are a native speaker, they can help you with pronunciation and to use these words and phrases naturally in your conversation. So the next option is to find someone who you pay to help you with your English. This option is good if you have money. You can pay a teacher either in person or online. And this can cost anywhere from $10 per hour to $30 per hour, depending on where you find the person and how much they charge per hour. If you choose this route, make sure that your teacher knows about your English learning program helps you use these words and phrases in your paid English class. Another option is an online language exchange. Again, this is an exchange of your native language for English native language. This option is really good if you're nervous or shy about meeting a person in person. If it's kind of scary, which I know it can be, to kind of like find a person on the internet and then meet them in person. So if that's scary at all, choose this option. This is free and very low risk. So here are some of the options that you can use. I like to use reddit.com, which I will link below. And you can use the subreddit Language Exchange, Study Pals, or Alien Exchange. All of these options are great because they have a lot of people interested in exchanging their language for another language. Okay, the next option is to find a conversation group. Now, a conversation group can be in person or online. Most online conversation groups are chat groups, which may or may not have live conversation where you're actually speaking. You can find these partners or groups on Facebook, on Reddit, or in person. And again, you can look on meetup.com or couchsurfing.com. Is the option of talking to a family member or a friend in English. If you are shy, you don't have time, you can't find someone, don't want to meet someone new, you can talk to a loved one in English. Now, this obviously has its limits, but it's better than nothing. And, maybe your family member or friend is actually interested in learning English with you. Now, finally, if you cannot find another person to speak with, family member, friend, conversation pal, whatever, then you can talk to yourself. Now, I know this is really silly, but talking to yourself actually does have its benefits. You can imagine a conversation with someone else and how you would respond. Again, these speaking exercises are just about using your words and phrases in a spontaneous way, which means quickly, in the moment, and without having to think too much. Try to have speaking practice at least once a week. Now, if you can do it every day, that's amazing, but at least do it once a week, and if you can, 2 or 3 times a week. Whatever fits into your schedule is fine, but remember that the more effort and the more time you put into learning English, the more benefits you will receive. So good luck, and let me know if you have any problems. Perhaps I can help you. So send me an email or a comment on this video. And so thank you so much for watching. Thank you and happy learning.